Bruck himself on the right.
Versus
Justin Gottlieb. I mean, is it like, does he look like Hermit Druid? Is that, I don't know. Hermit Druid doesn't have a hood, or does he? I'm kind of having
I think
trouble.
he might.
He might have a hood. Maybe that's where
If he doesn't,
green hood kind of thing happening.
Kenny wins the die roll, leads off with an Absence Pilgrim. The second turn, he has a Blade Splicer. He is coming out swinging. He is going to attack for at least 4 on turn 2, on turn 3. Depending on what else he has, it could be more. Galvin Township, also notable that it does get out of Slagstorm range if Justin doesn't have one the next turn. But he passes that back to Kenny. Kenny looking for a third land. Does he have it? He does not have a third land, it looks like. Simply attacks for 5 damage. Takes Justin down to 15 and passes.
Yeah, now this is interesting. Kenny missing a land drop there. And there's the Slagstorm.
He says, players? No.
Yeah, exactly. Pick up my
players.
creatures. Hold on. You sure you don't want to hit me instead?
Sorry, Teddy. Did not have aces.
So, another mana dork.
Mm-hmm. And a Galvanic Blast.
Yeah.
Justin is threatening a Titan next turn. Kenny on 2 land.
Kenny still on 2 land. Can't even keep the mana dorks in play. Slagstorm and then Avacyn's Pilgrim both getting burninated and tap 6.
Inferno Titan.
This time I'll do 3 to you, Kenny, he says.
Yes, he says, not to me, not to Titan, to you. These fields are not long for the world. And
there was game 1.
All right.
Okay, Sam, you kind of called that before we went on air.
Yep.
I don't think it was really hey, I guess this is going to happen, but it was interesting.
I'll take the credit for it.
Yeah, man, that was good. All right, so what's going to happen in game 2? We may be able to figure this out, and then before they start, and if you got Justin in game 2, then why don't we just let them know they don't need to play?
That could be, but don't we have to do some trivia?
Yeah. We do have to do some trivia. You got any questions in mind?
I got a question.
All right, so let's introduce this a little bit.
All right.
Hey, look, there's me, and there's you, back in the booth. So we're gonna give away some cool stuff, as we always do. We give away a CG Premium or some cool badges to like Gen Con and things like that.
Gen Con's good times.
Yes, I've never been there, but I've heard incredible things. I was gonna say good things, and I was gonna say great things.
World Magic Cup.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I want to go to Gen Con. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to go to Gen Con.
If you were at home, you could win a badge and then have free entry to Gen Con.
Yeah, if I need to go home, I'll be back.
All right.
But right now we're giving away some SCG Premium. We always give away 3 months in the quarterfinals, 6 months in the semifinals, and then usually a year or a Gen Con badge in the finals. So it is the quarterfinals. So we're gonna give away 3 months of Star City Premium. What you want to do if you want a chance to win is you tweet the answer to our trivia question, which Sam is about to ask, with the hashtag SCG Premium, which I believe is right there on the bottom of the screen under my name, right? Let's see if I can do this. It's like a weatherman thing, right? The SCG Premium.
It's really
I did that all right.
Reversed,
It's really weird. We have
a monitor. It's like a mirror image. So you're just like...
So the weathermen do it without even I'm looking at myself.
They have years of training.
Yeah, it's just like, SCG Premium.
You did not get a degree in meteorology.
I got to practice this one. We might do this when we're off air. I may practice some more pointing at the screen.
All right, but trivia question.
We were
just talking about a card. Mm-hmm. We referred to it as Trogdor the Burdinator.
We did.
We did, and it pretty much dominated that game.
It did.
What card was that?
Mana Screw? That's not a card.
That's not. It is a card, actually.
It is. Wait a minute.
We're not talking about a card. It was a card that's currently in Standard. It is not Mana Screw.
It's not Mana Screw. Although that did dominate the game.
That did dominate the game. But it is a card that was key to that matchup. We talked about it before. We wondered why no one had altered Trogdor on it.
Mm-hmm. And this is, if you've been listening for 10 minutes, you heard this. You heard this conversation.
This is easy, guys. This is
really easy.
You have a great chance to win 3 months of Star City Premium. You can read articles by Pat Chapin, Brian Kimball, including, and if you win, you're going to be able to read a lot of the reports of these players who played in the Invitational and see their side of the story.
Yeah, Ben Friedman writes some tournament reports occasionally for Star City. So, here's another trick. You don't even need to write it at SCG Live. You can just type your answer and hashtag it SCG Premium. Yeah. And then we see it. You don't, that's all. So Make sure you spell premium correctly. And that,
otherwise, we're not gonna find it.
We won't see it.
Right. Very important.
And I love that Kenny looks right at the camera. He
knows. He knows.
he did that before game 1 too. It was like he was looking right at me. So hopefully this time Kenny can at least put up a fight. Unfortunately, the two-lander was not enough, especially with Justin's Slagstorm. Slagstorm just, I think it was really, Slagstorm, not Trogdor the Burninator, but did a fair bit of work itself.
It did a lot of work there. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know what was in Kenny's hand, what was left, because he had 2 lands, and we saw Avacyn's Pilgrim. He had two Avacyn's Pilgrims. I'm trying to think, like, if the Slagstorm hadn't have happened, what could he have even cast? Like, maybe an Acidic Slime? I don't even know if he had enough to get 5. I think he just had access to 4.
He only had access to 4. He had to draw on a land. And he doesn't have a lot of creatures. Again, not many creatures that survive a Slagstorm.
Maybe he had Huntmaster. Maybe he looked and was like, I have land, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Huntmaster. What else did we see? Blade Splicer. So, you know what I mean? And he was just like, yeah, as long as this stuff lives, I can.
I'm on the play. If he doesn't have a Slagstorm, I'm going to win this game. And he had the Slagstorm. That card has really turned around. That card has been awesome the last.
Slagstorm?
It is so good right now.
It's weird because nobody was playing that card. I mean, I think first person notable I saw playing it was Chapin, I think, and that was in his Tezzeret deck at Pro Tour Paris.
Yeah, the first time it was legal.
Yeah,
very soon afterwards.
And but yeah, he played it, and then I think it just disappeared. Like because the thing is, it seems like only Chapin can do well with Chapin decks. Chapin's like, I know how this works.
This is true. Justin looks at his 7. Not happy with it. Not enough Trogdors.
Speaking of Paris, Justin's going to Paris.
He's going to see if the fields in Paris are any better for burning.
Yeah, well, if it was a 2-lander, he probably is making the right choice here.
Yeah. Well, unless maybe let's have like 2-lander and like 2 rampant growths, and maybe go that one.
I mean, I say a 2-lander is like a bad thing. Kenny clearly had 2-lander and Mana Dork, and I think that's a keepable hand. Really, it
looks like Justin's hand appears to be pretty much just acceleration. So he's going to need to draw some sort of big guy. Kenny?
Turn one Pilgrim from Kenny and Mountain from Justin. And Kenny can cast a Blade Splicer here if he has it. He does not. He goes with a Birthing Pod. Okay.
Now it looks like Kenny also has a hero in his hand. Now,
he does.
Hero is huge here. The fact that it survives Slagstorm, so that even if if he gets to play it next turn, even if Justin has a Slagstorm, Hero attacks by himself for 7, as long as you stack it right.
Yeah.
It happens more on Magic Online where you're being attacked for 7, but you only get hit for 5. They click the button in the wrong order.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it happen in real life in a while. And there we go.
All right, so
1 hero.
Justin only able to drop a Sphere of the Suns in response to Kenny's Birthing Pod.
Right, so he's up to 4 mana now.
Kenny now.
Land. There goes 4 mana. Probably trying to see what's in his hand. 4 mana, maybe a Solemn here.
That would be my guess. Thrun could be a possibility here. So it's a Huntmaster. Okay.
Huntmaster, and Huntmaster will kill the hero if he attacks with it. The blocks.
Yeah, in fact, it's interesting. He's got 8 4-drops in his deck, Justin.
Yeah.
So could have been a lot of things, and I'm just looking at the main deck. He's got a 9th if you count the Thrun in his sideboard.
Untap straws.
All right,
what does Kenny have here? That might be a second hero in his hand. Now, there are 5 drops you can get. The problem is that...
I think it may be Fiend Hunter, by the way. I think I saw Fiend Hunter, but go ahead.
There are 5 drops you can get, but most of them are going to die to Slagstorm. And I think Kenny Mayer's big plan now is, I don't want to die to Slagstorm.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play a little bit around. Okay, so that's Geist Honored Monk.
That is Geist Honored Monk, which will also die to Slagstorm if he casts it.
Yeah.
It'll be much larger before it hits, but I think Kenny he's going to be very cautious about the card. Doesn't want to play into it too much.
Yeah, what you thought was Hero and I thought was Fiend Hunter is definitely Geist Honored Monk.
But
so
he has
He has a second hero in another way.
In a way he does.
Phyrexian Metamorph.
Yep. Now he's
Metamorph comes
something.
down.
Maybe sack the Pilgrim. Yep. Because probably going to get a Stringer Root Geist.
Now, are we sure he copied the hero, or did you think
yes.
he maybe... Okay. That Jesse says yes.
And this is going to hit hard.
Yeah, this is pretty big here. I mean, he's going to go...
10?
7... It's going to be 10?
10. It's 10. 10 if he... it's 10 if he doesn't block at all. He's going to double block the hero.
Right. I mean, 10 power is going to be in the red zone anyway.
Right. Heroes will take out the... assuming he attacks, hero takes out the Huntmaster, leaves the wolf. 2 tokens come in, attacking. They end up as 2/1s. Probably searching for tokens right now. Just deciding what he wants to do. I can't imagine you ever do anything except for double block the hero here. It's, you know, Kenny has a second hero, but, you know, have you ever faced down 2 heroes at once?
No, I usually cast Day of Judgment before the first one gets up.
It's not good. That's just a spoiler alert. It's not.
Yeah.
Not good. The only thing you can do is if he blocks differently than that, okay. If he blocked differently than that, he might have had a Whip Flare and a Slagstorm or some combination like that. But.
So yeah, of course, kill the Huntmaster, leave a wolf.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Justin goes to 14. Get him air. Not much else he can do. Passes the turn.
Justin should be at 15 though, right?
15?
So he took 7, right?
Yes, sorry, 15.
Okay, just making sure there wasn't something else missing. It's like, did he get Vapor Snagged?
Not a math major, I apologize.
It's
I was an English major.
I was not either. I was a video and film major. I was an art major, then a video and film major.
Another land puts him to 5. He does a Solemn. What else does he have for 5 mana?
Acidic Slime. That will take care of that other hero, potentially,
yeah.
I would guess. Justin's going to think about it.
Probably needs to double check it, make sure that it is still an artifact. And, yep, it is an artifact. He was not tricked by the copying effect.
Yeah, good to pause there and think.
You know, because you know that it's an artifact. It actually says in the reminder text it is, but it's good to double check. And so now Kenny's the board, which was just, you know,
incredible a minute ago.
Incredible.
Yeah.
-2 heroes, looking a lot different. Geist-Honored Monk still in his hand.
Yeah, Geist-Honored Monk and I think just a Forest.
Now that Geist-Honored Monk can quickly become a Titan. Though he is mana short of that. 1 mana short of that. So he lets himself he leaves the bottom for 1 turn for Slagstorm. However, if Justin doesn't have it, he's gonna have a Titan. But what if Justin has his own Titan?
Yeah.
These are the questions.
Justin's gonna have access to 6 mana if he has a land drop here.
Yep. Those are the questions we have to ask this turn. Kenny has to play his hand out, has to get aggressive. He's not going to win a real long game against Justin, not when he's got 6 mana.
All right, here's 4 mana.
Yeah.
For a Solemn. Not anywhere near as impressive
no
as...
Titan, no Slagstorm, nothing.
Solemn gets that 5th land.
Another mountain.
Yeah, another mountain. And I think I think Justin's probably got a Titan.
I would imagine. I mean, I imagine if he kept the hand, he probably has something like that. But we'll find out. Kenny Mayer able to sack this Geist-Honored Monk if he wishes to get a Titan, and I think he does. Barring drawing something better than that. So we'll see. And if Titan's ready to turn, Titan becomes Elesh Norn, and Elesh Norn becomes Dead Justin.
Yeah. What else does he have? All right, well, looks like he taps 2, taps the birthing pod, and says, I'm sacrificing the Geist-honored monk. Gonna get something that costs 6.
That's either Inferno Titan or it's a Wormcoil Engine.
And
but which one is it?
Yeah. I'd go Inferno Titan, but he looks like he's going with Wormcoil Engine.
I think Wormcoil is actually probably better here. Not by a whole lot, but...
Yeah, it's
you know, you're probably planning on... because if you untap, you get a sack it.
Right,
and then you just get to have still have 2 5/5s.
And an Ella Snorn, presumably.
Right.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
At the very least, we're going to see 2 Spirits attack. There are a few other tokens here. I think Kenny's probably going to wait a turn. He's not going to put Justin on a Slagstorm. If he had a Slagstorm, he would have just cast it last turn. I think he's just going to put Justin having a Titan. And Kenny can sack that Wormcoil Engine, get an Ella Snorn. Those Spirits all of a sudden, instead of being 1/1s or 3/3s.
Yeah, it's
the Stringerroot Geist is humongous. And really, it kills off pretty much all of Justin's board. Yeah. Kenny's just playing for the Ella Snorn next turn.
Yeah, so Justin's basically got a very small window here to come up with a solution for this particular problem.
Not sure what the solution is.
No, I mean, he has all, we said, you know, he had, in the main anyway, 9 kind of burn spells to really deal with Kenny's little guys. He has not seen one yet.
He'd have to land and then play a Karn. That is the only thing that'll get rid of Wormcoil Engine. Well, no, that's not quite true.
He can
grudge.
Right, I was going to say he could grudge the Wormcoil Engine and then follow it up with a Slagstorm. That would be a heck of a blowout.
That would be a blowout. That would be a.
I don't think he has
play.
that.
Yeah, he would have killed Birthing Pod a while ago if he had grudge.
He would have done that. He would have Slagstorm last turn. So 5 mana. Green Sun Zenith for 4. Huntmaster, Thron. He's not. Yeah, I mean it's Huntmaster. Yeah.
Huntmaster. Now, personally, I would have gotten a Solemn here.
You can't Green Sun Zenith.
Oh, good point. Green Sun Zenith. Never mind. I guess you got to get that. It's not.
You can get Thron or that.
It's too bad he already has that Acidic Slime in play, because that's what he really wanted right there.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Very nice.
When he tapped 5, I thought, oh, he's got another Acidic Slime. I didn't see that. No, he doesn't. It is 1 Acidic Slime.
Instead, he just set himself up to get
wrecked.
Yep. He either doesn't know that Kenny has Ella Snorn, and he's hoping maybe hoping he drew the Ella Snorn. He'll not be able to Birthing Pod it up, but
this is
Pod.
This is going to look like Justin scooping when he picks up all those things, but Kenny needs to be careful to make sure Justin's actually scooping or he's just picking up his guys.
Not just having his whole board dying and picking.
Yeah, because
8, 9,
Justin's
10,
going to
11,
scoop
12,
all
13,
that up.
14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, he's taking lethal, so.
I think he's dead anyway. He could activate the Inkamoth Nexus in response and also lose that if he chooses.
If he wishes to.
Yeah, that's yeah. All right.
And,
yeah, he's like thinking about like I don't.
Like, okay.
Yeah, let's scoop. When he's picking up his lands, you're safe. All right. So Kenny takes game 2.
He had a Slagstorm.
What in the world?
He must have drawn it last turn. And I don't know why we didn't play it last turn if he had it.
I mean, I know.
I mean, I guess he's facing a Wormcoil Engine with nothing on his side of the board, but. And I guess he's got 2 Stringerroot guys, so he must have drawn that or something. Because there were just too many turns where Slagstorm was too backbreaking to play it.
Yeah.
You know, even though the Geist-honored monk was larger than Slagstorm, it was not for long after Slagstorm resolved. Mere moments would have been any larger. So he must have just drawn that at a
very
an
recently.
Time. Going to game 3. Once again, Justin on the play. You know, he's looking for his hand to have Slagstorm. I think he knows how good it is in this matchup.
He's got to know how good it is. He saw what happened in game 1. I can't imagine what. I would love to know when he drew that Slagstorm and what caused him to not cast it. Because, like you said, all right, so he cast Slagstorm last turn, and yeah, Kenny still ends up with, 2 guys and an Elishnorn. Still probably pretty bad for Justin, but that's all he's got. And Justin has 2 bigger Strangleroot guys. Oh, I'm sorry, wait a minute. Kenny had the Strangleroot guys.
Right, so those are also...
Yeah. They're bigger, yeah.
They're also bigger, so it doesn't actually help him out very much.
Justin only had Wolves, Huntmasters, and Solemn, yeah, so...
Right, so those all die. And Kenny is left with 2 Strangleroot guys, which will take... which are each hitting for 5 damage after the...
Wait, they're... Yeah,
no,
5.
So that's already down to 5, so...
It's really not. I don't know that.
He missed the Druid. He must have just drawn it after the window where it was actually useful.
Yeah.
Not a lot of other ways it could happen.
Yeah, casting it last turn was not going to really do much. It would have changed the specifics, but the outcome I think would have been the same.
Yep.
So that's all right. Got some exciting Magic now. Here going into Game 3 of the quarterfinals of the StarCityGames.com Open Series here in Baltimore, featuring the Invitational.
Yeah, it's here, and it's tomorrow morning.
Yeah. At 11. 11 is when the Invitational starts. But for those of you who want your Magic earlier in the morning, you get to tune in for the semifinals starting at 8 a.m.
And who doesn't want Magic in the morning?
I honestly, like, on the weekends I'm not doing this. I wake up pretty early, and so I wake up and I'm like, I wake up and my girlfriend's like, coffee. Like, that's the first thing she says. Not even another word. Coffee. I'm like, all right, so I'm going to make coffee. So while I'm making coffee, already getting the iPad out. Like, gotta watch. Before I even start making the coffee, there I am, watching SCG Live, whatever's happening, and then I start to make the coffee, and I kind of I take my time because I'm like watching Magic. I get very distracted.
Free time,
yeah, exactly. I'm watching Magic while she's still up in bed waiting for coffee. I am taking advantage of this to watch some Magic, and yeah, I get distracted. I'm like, what was I doing? How many scoops did I put in? Oh man, and I gotta dump the filter back into the thing because I lost track of how many scoops.
Here they go, shuffling up, presenting, trading decks and reshuffling. There's a lot of shuffling in Magic.
Yeah, there is. Like I said, we need like a Vegas kind of style, like casino shuffler thing, machine. Unfortunately, I think a lot of cards might get messed up.
Oh my god! Could you imagine the first guy's legacy deck has to go through that?
Right.
Oh my god!
I concede. Forget it.
We can do that. Put a blood pressure monitor next to it and just see what happens. So Justin's hand looks to be devoid of a Slagstorm of any kind, though it does have. I saw Solemn, I saw Beast Within, at least 2 lands. See a Rampant Growth, I think. So it's certainly.
It's keepable. It's not optimal.
Not optimal, but what can you do? I mean, what's optimal?
Right. All right. Turn 1 Pilgrim from Kenny.
Yep.
Following Justin's turn 1 Mountain. And we've got Rootbound Crag, Rampant Growth.
We're going to see a land here. We're going to see a Solemn on turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to threaten...
turn 4 Titan?
Titan. Nothing better than a turn 4 Titan if you're the red green deck. That's how much you live for.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you play this deck. That's why you play the ramp spells.
Your whole deck is built around it, and he is getting that draw.
So, Hero of Bladehold drawn by Kenny Mayer there, but at the moment, Birthing Pod. So Kenny goes to 18, pays some Phyrexia mana for that Birthing Pod.
Yep, he's, again, he's same plan. He wants to get his stuff up. He wants to build a chain up, hit a 6 and a 7, and there's just not much Justin can do about an Elishnorn.
All right.
I believe Justin had the 4th land at least. Yes,
yeah,
he does.
So there's an Inkmoth Nexus, tap 4, Solemn Simulacrum, getting a land number 5, and meanwhile I think it's Kenny's turn to
Kenny's turn to go.
See what he can do here. So
now Kenny can accelerate a bit. I can't see what's in his hand. I don't think
he's got Hero of Bladehold, but I mean he could go Hero here if he's got a mana. Yeah, and he's got a land.
He does have a land. I was just looking for an Active Aggression because Active Aggression plus Birthing Pod. Real good. Here's going to come out.
No, he goes Blaze Splicer.
Oh, because he's going to sack it to get a 4-drop, which I imagine will be a hero.
He's got Solemn, he's got Huntmaster.
Solemn, Huntmaster.
Does he only have one hero? Oh, he's got 3 heroes.
Yeah. There's a few different options.
And Kenny is laying it all on the table. So, yeah.
Yep.
Birthing Pod's up a hero of Bladehold.
He knows. He knows that in this turn he's probably facing down a Titan. He doesn't want to be facing down a Titan. So he wants to kill Justin as soon as humanly possible. He's hoping if he doesn't have to face down a Titan, he can attack for a lot next turn. But I don't think Justin is going to give him that opportunity. There is a 6th land, but the question is, what does he have? Does he have it?
He plays a 2nd Ink Moth. He taps 5. Acidic Slime your Birthing Pod.
Yep. That's gonna. It's a real hole in Kenny Mayer's game plan right here. But at the same time,
no Titan.
No Titan. You gotta feel good whenever a Titan is not on 6. Next turn though, he'll mana a Green Sun for it if he has that.
Yeah, one more land he can Green Sun. And there's the hero in Kenny's hand.
Yep, and if I'm Kenny, I'm just jamming heroes. They're so deadly in multiples. Now the problem with attacking here, of course, is that you only get to kill one of those, and it's just not that attractive. You need to keep that hero in play. So looks like the Golem is coming in. He trades. Oh, nope. Golem not coming in.
Thought about it.
For a Geist.
Yeah. And
Geist and the Golem come in.
Strangleroot Geist. Golem token.
I imagine Justin is at least blocking here with the Solemn.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Yep. Looks like he.
Which did he block with? Okay, Geist.
Takes 3, goes to 17.
Draws a card. Gavany Township added to Kenny's side of the board, and we have a tap 3 mana for
Manamorph copying hero. He is all in on this. He says, I don't care if you have a Titan, I'm going to win through it. Just you watch.
And there's a Titan. Justin has a Titan.
He does have an Inferno Titan. It's not a Primeval Titan.
No, not at all. It's quite a different color. It's a horse of a different color.
It is. The Inferno Titan's good. It is going to wipe out the Geist and a Pilgrim, but there's still going to be a lot coming at him. A lot of damage, and I think it just might be a little too much for Justin to handle.
Yeah,
barring
you might be right.
2 Titans, really. Oh, Naturalize? Or Beast Within.
Was that Beast Within or was it? I think it was Naturalize.
Oh, it is Naturalize. Naturalize on that Golem. It's interesting. I assumed he would do it on the
hero, the Phyrexian Metamorph hero.
But he goes with the Golem.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Some discussion about something. I can't really tell what.
I really wonder why he didn't hit that Metamorph. I mean, he knew from last game that it was an artifact still, so it's not as if he didn't know that. You know, if we hadn't seen that last game, I'd be thinking maybe he doesn't realize it's still an artifact.
It's possible.
Not real sure. That's weird. That's even weirder
that
too.
Is weird.
It's not like does he need all that mana open for something? I mean, is he going?
I think so.
Is he going? I'm going to activate some Ink Moth Nexuses and make your guys smaller.
I don't think so. I don't think that would work out very well. No, could have an Ancient Grudge.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe he's going to activate 2 guys and then. Oh, there was a question on how he got the hero into play.
Oh yeah, he Birthing Podded it into play.
So Beast Within 1.
Yeah. So Beast Within from Justin makes one of the heroes into a beast.
Boy, I would feel much better if he had no heroes right now. Personally,
yeah, he could be in a situation facing down 2 3/3s, 2 3/3 blanks basically.
Right,
and the Pilgrim and the Geist, but
maybe he just didn't know what it was copying or something. Don't get it.
Now we're assuming he copied the hero. I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't think so. I think he.
I mean,
almost positive. And yep, in comes Geist.
Just confirmed he did copy hero.
Hey, you want to block? I think Justin is going to say, don't need to block here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 3, right?
Yeah, it's just 3. Like, it kind of sucks. Like, you kind of have to sit around and hold your guy back because you need to stop the hero. You cannot take 2 hits from a hero. It does not turn out well. And a bird, he's setting himself up to play yet another hero in his hand.
Kessig Wolf Run. Okay, so
I imagine this is going to be an Inferno. Taking out the Geist and the bird, or it could just take out both mana guys. Okay. Go up to Justin here, which he wants to kill more.
One, he's thinking. Looks like a, wait a second, let me think here.
Yep. Do I kill the Geist or do I kill both the mana guys? Not as easy as it might look. Those mana guys push Kenny up a lot.
I think I go mana guy, you. That's what he did.
Yep. That's his choice.
That's my choice too. I think
I like that.
I think they actually are a little more threatening. And killing 2 guys seems good. The Geist as a 3/2 is not super scary. He's also got he's still got that acidic slime there, and Inferno Titan blocks fairly well too. For this turn, while he's got summoning sickness, he's especially good at blocking.
Right.
Doesn't tend to stay back very often when he is not summoning sick.
No, does not. He likes attacking.
So there you go. See, holding down the fort. I liked that play. I think he hit the right guys. So Kenny with just 1 card in hand, I believe, just the hero because he just played the copper line.
Right, and now both his all his white mana was
in those 2 guys.
Was in creature form.
And I wonder if Justin picked up on that, or if he was just killing him because, hey, kill the mana guys anyway. But was he thinking? I wonder if he's trying to access white mana. So all right,
2 options. He can, like that. He's not. Let's see. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage you can do with the Kessig Wolf Run.
So this is interesting. He did 1 to that Hero of Bladehold Metamorph. And so he swings. He does 2 to the Geist and 1 to the Metamorph. So now Kenny double blocking. So basically trading his Metamorph, trading his Beast for the Inferno Titan.
Yep. And it looks like he's going to use the Wolf Run maybe for. He's going for 0. Nope. He's
he was thinking. Yeah.
Number 6. 6 is a lot.
Yeah, so basically it's 6 is going through because he only needs to deal 3 more to that Metamorph to kill it.
Right.
And 3 obviously to the Beast. So
yeah.
That is a way to simplify the game state.
For another hero. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, and he can't cast any of them.
Right. If imagine if just had not killed those mana guys.
Yeah. Look, Kenny scoops it up. Well, he extends a hand, then scoops it up. It would have been awkward if I changed my mind. Take back that handshake.
Yeah.
But yeah. Wow.
I think Justin is kicking himself for not killing that hero, but he's like, well, worked out.
Yeah. And Kenny's like, don't tell me what you're